Welcome back to Strength for Today for October 15th. When resentment melts. Let's look at Matthew 18:27. Matthew 18:27 says, "The servant fell on his knees before him. 'Be patient with me,' he begged, 'and I will pay you back everything.' The servant's master took pity on him, canceled the debt, and let him go." Resentment melts. President Herbert Hoover was largely raised by his uncle, who taught him many things, but was an astute man without much affection. For years, Hoover resented him, but when the president heard his uncle was dying, he had a sudden change of heart. His biographer wrote, "The bitterness he felt at having been a chore-laden outsider in his uncle's home, the resentment he had nursed over the great taskmaster's discipline, simply melted away." Hoover sent a warm message to his uncle and later issued a statement to the press saying that his uncle had, in fact, been my second father. He afterward looked at the man with appreciation. We often experience hurt feelings and resentment, but when God gives us a dose of compassion, it's remarkable how quickly the resentment can melt away. People who have carried grudges for years often find themselves disappearing in a light of tragedy or sadness or moment of human need. Jesus taught us to have compassion on each other because of God's compassion on us. He is gentle toward all He has made. Are you holding a grudge? Try looking at that person with the compassion Jesus has shown to you. And that is true. Have you ever had that where you've been resentful towards someone, and then I know when I just really pray, then I just find that I can forgive that person. Sometimes it can be really hard, but only in God's grace can we actually have that resentment melt and turn into compassion towards people. And the people that I'm mad at, I usually try to think, what if I was in their shoes? I try to put myself in their situation to see maybe why they are being mean to me. And then I can be more, just compassionate back to them. But I'm telling you, Jesus is the answer. When you just really pray to Him and lift situations up, He can just melt your heart. So I pray today that if you are very resentful towards someone, that you just pray and that God would just take your resentment away. He would just melt it like the snow when the sun comes out, and that you would just have peace in your heart. So have a good day today, turning your resentment over to God and being joyful instead. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. You can order your own copy of Strength for Today by Dr. David Jeremiah by going to davidjeremiah.org or calling Turning Point at 877-998-0222. And I would like to answer any question you may have about faith in Jesus. Just email me through my website, nancyjoytoyou.com. I hope you lean on God's strength and have a fantabulous day.